a little bit better, but that's good enough for now. All right. Like this fat can be removed just to make it look cleaner. And if you yank on it and it doesn't break, just let go and yank somewhere else, because if it doesn't come off real easily, you got muscle, and you're gonna, which means you're gonna destroy muscle. So the fat comes off with very little. It just breaks off very easily. Here's fat too. So the dissection. So again, the muscles are all here: clavitrapezius, acromion-trapezius, and what's this one down here? Good. And this big one here is the latissimus dorsi. Okay. This can be cleaned up a little bit. Here. This here. Actually, this is really tough connective tissue, so I would cut it, because if not, you're going to tear. Sometimes the connective tissue is tougher than the muscle, so if it doesn't break off, then the muscle will break off. I'm just trying to clean up so that you can see right? So again, now this is, what's this again? Clavideltoid. This is
the acromion deltoid.
And this is
spinal
deltoid. Okay? So all 8 muscles are pretty much done. Now, we want to see the deep muscles. So like I said, I will move on to doing the deep muscles, because I want to do a demo on you with your cat. So I'll work on the left side now. I'll do the same thing. I just get underneath the, what's this here?
The latissimus dorsi.
Right, I want to get underneath this muscle. This one just separates very easily from the underlying muscles. Okay, let's look at some of the, because eventually you're going to need to know this. Let's look at some of the origins. Remember I told you the spine, the trapezius muscle. Remember it originates all along, what are the little things here? Yeah, the spinous processes of the vertebra, of the thoracic vertebra. This is just fat, right? And this is, well, it's not coming off, so I just let it go. All right? So, it's too bad that I cut through here. It was when I was removing the skin, I got sloppy. So, the acromion-trapezius, it originates in the spinous processes of these thoracic vertebrae, and it inserts into what? You can tell by its name. Into the it's acromion-trapezius, into the acromion process of the scapula. All right? And the spinal trapezius, notice that it's still attached. We didn't cut it all the way through on purpose, okay? What would it be inserted into?
The spinal trapezius.
The spine. No. The spine of the scapula. So it's spinal trapezius inserts into the spine. Anyway, all that you're going to need to know is that it inserts into the scapula. So the acromion trapezius and the spinal trapezius both insert into the scapula. Where do they originate? I know I'm asking you to think fast. Spinous processes. Remember the spinous processes, that's why you learn bones first.
So they originate in spinous processes.
All right? And the clavitrapezius, which is up here, originates also in the spinous processes of cervical vertebra and in the occipital bone, and it inserts, it's the clavitrapezius, so it inserts into the clavicle. Okay? All right. And then the deltoids, you know what they insert into. What part of the humerus?
The deltoid tuberosity.
Exactly, good. The deltoid tuberosity. Okay? Is that Jeremy? Is that Jeremy? Is it Marcus? Oh, hi Mike. All right, good. No, good. Okay. So, clavideltoid, acromion-deltoid, spinal, they all insert into the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus. And where do they originate? Well, the clavideltoid originates in the what? And the clavicle, and right. So the acromion-deltoid and the acromion process. So the scapula, spinal deltoid, and the scapula. So that's where. Now let's look at the latissimus dorsi. Right. In part, see, okay, this is a word I forgot to tell you about, okay? So I'll tell you right now. See this material here? This is a broad tendinous sheath. This is called aponeurosis.
Aponeurosis.
So this aponeurosis to the latissimus dorsi, this extends from the spinous processes of the lumbar, of the thoracic and lumbar vertebra, and then see this. Okay, this is still the latissimus dorsi here. Okay, it inserts into the intertubercular groove of the humerus. You can't see it, but so you'll have to take my word for it. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the deep muscles. What do you think the levator scapulae inserts into? Just yeah, of course. Why? What makes you say that? Huh?
The name.
The name? Because what does it do?
That's where it originates from.
What? Levator. What does levator mean? Elevates. It elevates. It's so obvious you can't believe it, right? Okay, but that's fine.
I can't believe it's butter.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to insult your intelligence.
It's okay.
But you know, but sometimes until somebody asks the question, it doesn't dawn on you that, oh yeah, of course. So I'm asking the question just so it will dawn on you.
So it's levator scapula.
Levator. That one I'm not going to ask you to know. I'm just because we don't have it. Okay. Well, not that particular levator. Okay. So what I want to do next is I'm going to cut through these superficial muscles. So I'm going to first of all I'm going to cut through the latissimus dorsi here and the spinal trapezius. You can see the spinal trapezius here, right? On this side. You can see the border here. It's right here, this triangular muscle. Anyway, I'm just going to go and cut through to here. What?
No, we're all superficial muscles.
They were. The levator scapula ventralis, of course, is both superficial and deep. Right? It went deep underneath the clavicle trapezius, remember?
Okay. No, I don't.
No, that's okay.
Like, no, I don't, but thanks.
Yeah.
I will reflect on the video.
Actually, you know, I could, but I won't. But there's some deep muscles here. Maybe I should do these first. What the hell? Let's do these. Okay. Deep muscles of the back are right here. Okay. Let me just show you because these are actually tricky to find. So first of all,
Is that bad also?
yes, it is. So I'm going to do the deep muscles of the back first before the shoulder muscles. The shoulder muscles are all on the scapula here or attached to the scapula. But let's do this because this is right here. All this is fat, right? So this can all come off, all of this. See, if fat comes off very easily, see?
I'm definitely not eating now. Anything.
You guys like chicken skin?
Have you tried cat skin? Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just bring it back.
We can bread it. Fry it. Sorry.
Make some tacos. Chicken bacon. Chicken bacon.
Ours is kind of dry.
Where on that? Science. Bread it.
I'll be right back. No, it's inside out.
Oh, that was just stuff.
I've never seen it.
What was the birth? I don't know. I think it happened like 2 years. I'm sorry. Nordstrom Market.
Oh, they have it there?
What?
The good thing is once I remove the fat here, it's very easy to see the muscle. See the muscles here? This is not one of the deep muscles, but as long as we're looking at it, you may as well learn how to identify it. This is called the serratus anterior. See that?
So it's not a deep.
See how it fans out?
The serratus anterior, you said?
Yes, the serratus anterior. Eventually, you're gonna have to know it. So, and it fans out. You can, it fans out very nicely. See that?
Don't those go so red?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Annie, do you have blood? still hurting. Can you take hold? Sure.
So, Julieta, one thing I like about you is you go around looking for connections between information. You just do that, right? No, that's really good. I like that. I really, really like that. Okay. That's being active. See, this is what you don't want to have on your breakfast burrito tomorrow. Okay. See. Over to Priscilla or something. Okay, there are 4 muscles here that I'm going to want you to know about. This is one right here. Yeah, you have a good eye. Yeah, you can see it right here. This is the spinalis dorsi. And these muscles are kind of delicate. Well, on this cat, they're all going to be delicate because it's pretty thin.
So when you see it looks like a clear line, that's where the definition.
Yeah, sometimes you can see a clear line. Well, also your eyes are better than mine at this point. But, oh, you are? Spinalis dorsi. It has a tendon. This is it. This is all I'm going to do to this. Okay. Now the other muscles. Okay, the next one down is this one right here. That's the longissimus dorsi. So where is this muscle with respect to this one? Yes.